Hey users, here's a video showing all sorts of tracking tests that I've been putting the Cosmos controllers and headset through. If you find this video useful and helpful, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it.
And here are just the things that I want to show you about tracking on these guys. Now, if I can get my hands to and steam the art, they're kind of stuck down there. If I can get my hands to kind of come up here. Let's put on the wrist straps for safety, because this could get crazy. Stuff's happening. Okay. Alright. Now if I can get my hands... My controllers are stuck on the floor. I don't know if you can see that, but... And my steam is sideways. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of disorienting, but I can't get my hands to come up. Like you guys can see on the video versus what you're seeing inside. I'm gonna try and, I tried to adjust the lighting so that it's optimal, for where it's not telling me it's too dark, it's not too bright. So let's see. And I'm not... Okay, so now I'm getting a darkness warning, but then now I'm not. I've tried, you guys can't see it, but I have some like studio lights behind me. I've tried them with it on, with it off. Okay. Oh, I got my hands. Alright, so here's what I want to show you. And I'm holding the controllers exaggeratedly up just so that make sure the camera can capture that I'm not working them down below by my waist or something like that. So you can see them. Oh, now they're stuck down there again. They're like pinned to the ground, like they won't come up. And I'm not holding anything. I'm not holding any buttons on the controller. I'm not gripping. There we go. Okay. See, I'm trying to see if there's a button that I'm pushing that locks them down there. Not to my knowledge. Okay, so back to what I want to show you. So I'm looking at my hands. I have the controllers exaggeratedly up. So first thing, not really about tracking, but about controller design. How they made that 3-finger grip on the controller, the grab button, a button instead of an analog input. So normally on other controllers, if you have a grab that's analog and or like the Valve Index, your grab is tracked, opening and closing. And what by that I mean like this. Most analog stick track how much the hand is actually opened and closed. So like on the Rift S or the Oculus Touch controllers, the Rift S too, but the Rift S and the Quest use the same controllers. You have that analog grab. So you see how it kind of knows the open and closedness of the hand. And I'm demonstrating it, yes, I'm demonstrating it on the Cosmos controllers, but it gives the same effect. And this is because I'm using the analog trigger on the Cosmos controllers. But let me do the grab on the Cosmos controllers just so that I can show you what its only option is for grab. I'm doing the triggers here, but this is kind of to demonstrate what analog input looks like on a grab motion on hands. But on the Cosmos controllers, the grab, which what you will use in grab in games, is a button. So it's either on or off. See how there's only two positions, like click, 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 like a light switch. There's no in between. There's only on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. So that's one. Now tracking. I'm gonna do some demos here just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So here, let me sorry. And see, now my hands are stuck down there again. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why they're doing that. I'm not touching any buttons. Like, I'm not changing my head motion. I mean, okay, they're back. For whatever reason, when I jump into the menus, it just seems to return the tracking to default. But I don't know why it's fast up. But anyway, let me try and get a tool and show you the tracking. Let me just select a color that's more, I guess, visible. There we go. Okay. So let me do some tracking demos because I know there was a great one done in like a paintbrush app, but I'm kind of doing it in the Steam Home just because I like the Steam Home. It's nice. But people are talking about inclusion when these two patterns cross. My hand got stuck again. Hold on. My hands are stuck as you can see. I'm just gonna try. There's an open door in my office that faces some light, so I'm just gonna try and like face the light. Maybe the cameras like the light more. I'm struggling here, guys. I mean, 6 cameras. I'm not touching any buttons. But my hand, I don't know if it's just the Steam VR Home. You know, it could be, to be totally fair to these, it could be the Steam VR Home it has some kind of input that these are not connecting with. So let me go to Viveport and just do this demo there, guys. So sorry or my apologies for. See, then when I go into Viveport, right? My controllers are still stuck down there, though. I mean, like, it's not. And in pass-through, I can see my controllers. Like, I don't think you can see pass-through on the recording, but I can see them. I just don't know why they're stuck down there. So let me turn pass-through off. That's frustrating, guys. Okay. I just wanna. I mean, it's not just me, guys, right? I mean, am I doing something wrong? Like, it's okay. So like I don't know what, just tracking's sake. Oh, it sees something. It sees something. I don't know why they're stuck down there though. Oh, it got one of. Oh, they're back. So that's weird to me, guys. Like that. They jump in and out. I'm gonna go to the origin to get, give the headset as much software advantage as possible. But I don't know what to tell you guys. Like I'm just showing you. I'm not gonna talk about the
Welcome back
rest
to
of the
Origin.
aspects of the headset, but I do like the visuals. Okay, so I'm in Viveport. So I'm giving the tracking every advantage possible. And we'll just go over to a clear rail so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking. My hands are stuck down there. But when I look through, when I get, like, my head is all over the. Let me focus, believe. Okay. Now, I'm in, I don't know if you guys can see it on the video. I don't think it records the boundary rings and stuff. Let me like peek up and look down. Well, it's not going to show me the boundary ring, but I'm in my boundary. Like yeah, oh there, my controllers are back. They're back. Oh, they're back. They're beautiful. Yay. Okay. So I know you guys can, they're stuck. They're stuck down there. Oh, they're back. They're back. They're back. And you guys are seeing that on video, right? That's not just me. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, pressing, checking, just checking. So let's do some. Let me show you the occlusion, like, test or whatever that I'm talking about. Now, you can see on screen. Every time I look up, this bottom camera or whatever. Oh, like now they're back. And I'll work on the lighting in the room, guys, because I'm not trying to discount anything. My office mainly just has a desk light and outside light, but it's 10 o'clock at night. And, ambient light coming in from the double door entry that it has on it. So there's it's a large doorway where light's coming in. But anyway. So, my pen thing. So these two controllers, they feel like, in my initial opinion, that going fast feels okay. Like, I don't know if Oculus really did this, but if they had, see, I'm not really moving at all, and my controllers just jumped to the bottom. Let me continue talking, but I'm not sure if Oculus, really coded this in, but that predicted if my controller's traveling this distance or this way, this direction, at this speed, it's likely to continue or whatever, because if I'm not seeing it decelerating or accelerating, I can predict that if I maintain the same rate, that's where the controller will be when there's inclusion. Because the Rift S had some issues. I don't know if that was it particular, but they fixed it. So let me show you. When I move my controllers, when I include them fast, you see, like on the camera, I'm including them really fast. I don't see any stutter. This is top to bottom inclusion, side to side inclusion. I don't see any stutter. There's no disconnect, there's no hang. It's when I slow down, you get that jumping. Yeah, you see it. How when those patterns cross, there's that jump, and we'll go vertical. Yeah. So, like, not that Pavlov works with the headset yet, but if I'm holding a gun, front grip, back grip, and I'm holding it away, oh, see, I lost my front one. If I'm holding, yeah, that front one, that front inclusion is tough, guys. Like, if I'm holding the gun and I'm turning, or, you know, when I include that front, yeah. So it might be that fast motion, you know, that predictive or whatever, even if Vive has it, that predictiveness totally covered, you know, totally covered with fast motion. They can predict it, you know, if it's accelerating, decelerating, it's likely to continue, whatever, yada, yada, but it's that fine motor skill inclusion that I think is where your people are seeing it the most. Like, there was another streamer playing a boxer game earlier today. Cass was playing it, and you know, the hands up, whether it was too close to your face or they were including each other, you'll see it's just jumping all around. You saw them hang up like this, like now they're stuck on the bottom. Which if I move them in front of like the front cameras, they tend to pop back up. And you guys can see them, they're stuck down there, right? And I mean, like, I'm showing the camera the full ring that's not down there. And they're turning. The controllers are turning down there. So, I mean, it's seeing them. Oh, there they go. They just popped. Boom. So let's do a little paintbrush, you know, just to kind of round out the test. This is just non-included, you know, non-included tracking. So it looks fine. I mean, in my eyes. Let's try the fast crossover. So we'll do fast crossover in like orange, right? Fast crossover, I'm telling you guys, looks okay to me. Fast crossover, you know. And I'm purposely including that left hand. That, you know, looks okay to me. Now we'll do slow in blue. We'll do slow in blue, and here's where you get that inclusion. I mean, you can see that it kind of predicts, you know, the path it took. But there's those jumps, you see them, those pull, I mean, it predicts where it picks back up. But it's, like I'm saying, in the fast side-to-side inclusion, those are smooth lines. No jerking, like really smooth lines. Up and down inclusion, smooth lines, Beat Saber motion, you know. Smooth, slashing, smooth, fine, fine motor inclusion, you know. That up and down inclusion is tough, guys. You can see that's up and down inclusion. Anyway, guys, you know, and you can see the up and down inclusion has like depth perception issues as well. How it goes deep and then comes back. Because I'm assuming because the other controller's in front of it, there's a depth disparity because it thinks it's in front, but it's in back, and then it reconnects. So I hope this better illustrates. I mean, I'm not the first one to do this. There is another video out there. I just thought it was a really good way to demonstrate it, and a lot of people were asking for it on the Cass and Car stream earlier, and she did a little bit of it. But you know, here's what I'm talking about. I just wanted to demonstrate the grabbing difference of having an analog grab and a non-analog grab, and my experience with tracking thus far. It looks fine on fast motion tracking from this little non-scientific paint test. Fine on fast motion tracking and even with inclusion. Like I'm doing it now, not even painting. And they look very fluid on screen, and I'm including them both. You know, I'm blocking. I mean, there's a little. The jump is quite noticeable on up and down in inclusion, but not really, guys. I mean, if I'm moving fast, there's some. I'm telling you, don't do far away. It's the fine inclusion, guys. So you know, we'll do another set of fine inclusion. Yeah, I mean, it's there, guys. Anyway, ask questions in the comments, guys. If you want to see more coverage on the Cosmos, go ahead and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see. You know, I'm testing it all weekend, so I'll talk to you guys about the battery life. I may even need to go get more batteries or AA batteries if they're really, you know, are the feared battery times are true. But again, guys, tell me what you want to see about the Cosmos. I got 2 sets for testing because there's just so much testing to be done to really get a firm opinion. There's some things I really like about the headset, some things I don't like. Again, so much, and then I just comparing them against all the other headsets that I own. It's a lot to film and just, you know, download on with my other tester as far as what we can conclude. Again, not bashing these at all. I'm just telling you my current experience. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you throughout the weekend and some conclusions at the beginning of the week. Have a great weekend, guys.